So, when I was browsing articles, I found an article which said that because of the sex recession, hundreds of schools in Japan were closed because there were no students. Imagine hundreds of schools being closed. It means that the impact is getting more serious there. So, Japan is hit by a sex recession. Maybe we already know that the birth rate is decreasing. One of the impacts is that hundreds of schools close every year due to lack of students. There is even a story from two students named Ida Sato and Aoi Hoshi who were walking towards their junior high school graduation ceremony. Their steps echoed in the very quiet hall because they were the only two students. The school is quite old, 76 years of history, but after they graduate, the school will be closed because there are no more new students. They heard rumors that the school would be closed but did not expect it to really happen. It would be very surprising for the students themselves. That is something horrific. Imagine you are one of the last two students from a school like that. Because the number of children is decreasing, many schools are closing. According to government data from 2002 to 2020, almost 9,000 schools have closed. And if from 2020 if calculated until 2024, it might be more than 10,000. In fact, it is said that every year there are around 450 schools that close. Of course, the most affected are schools in rural areas, like Yumoto School. Earlier they were in a mountainous area, so they had around 50 graduates per year during their heyday. So it's not just schools that are not so crowded, but the annual graduates are only 50 students. But that's the reality in Japan now. So just imagine if schools close, it means that teachers lose their jobs, and also because schools are decreasing, the demand for pens, erasers, and other tools that are all related to school tools will also decrease. That will definitely have an impact on their economy in Japan, but in the end we are just observers. So let's just watch. Later if there is any more news I will let you know. And what are your responses to hearing this situation? Please write in the comments, and that's all for now until we meet again in another video.